Stop for a second, because what you are feeling weirdly is not random. The confusion, the restlessness. Most people think this feeling means they are lost. But what if it means that they are toppled? What if it means you are growing beyond a version of yourself that can no longer cope where you are meant to go? Because honestly, I don't think the version of you that's stubborn is supposed to come with you into the next chapter. I think that version is already at him. And that's why things feel different. Think about it. The old version of you accepted less than you deserved. The old version of you doubted every opportunity. The old version of you expected disappointment before success. The old version of you assumed things would go wrong. But lately, something has been changing. Maybe you are noticing it, or maybe you are not. But your mind is starting to reject old limitations. You are beginning to imagine a bigger future, a better life, more freedom, more abundance, more peace. And once that process starts, it's almost impossible to stop. Because growth changes everything. The strange part is, before life improves externally, it usually feels uncomfortable internally. You start questioning old beliefs, old habits, old fears, old stories that you have been repeating for years. And that's exactly why many people quit. Not because they are incapable, because they mistake transformation for uncertainty. But uncertainty isn't always a warning. Sometimes it is evidence that you are leaving an old identity behind. And I truly believe that's where you are right now. You are not becoming someone new. You are becoming more of who you were always supposed to be. The version of you that handles money with confidence. The version of you that expects opportunity instead of expecting struggle. The version of you that trusts themselves. The version of you that knows they deserve success. And once that internal shift begins, your external mode starts responding. Your decision improves. Your confidence improves. Your standards improve. Everything begins changing. Not because of luck, because you are changing. And honestly, this realization is what inspired me to create the Manifestation Fast Guide. Not because I had all the answers, but because most people keep repeating the same patterns, the same doubt, the same fear, and the same cycle. So I made something practical, something step by step, a process that anyone can follow consistently to manifest anything in life with ease. And over time, I realized something powerful. The biggest thing holding most people back isn't lack of opportunities. It's old programming, old stories, old assumptions, and old beliefs. And when you start replacing those patterns internally, life starts moving differently. That's why I want to thank genuinely each and everyone who has already using this guide. The messages I have been receiving from people who are applying the method have been incredible. People are becoming more abundant. And that's where real changes begin. The link is in the description below. Go check it out. If you have been feeling stuck, it might help you too. But regardless of whether you use it or not, remember this. The goal isn't becoming rich overnight. The goal is becoming the best version of yourself that naturally creates better result. Because once you become that person, everything else follow. And I truly believe that's what's happening for you right now. The version of you that struggled is fading. The version of you that doubted every step is fading. And what's replacing it is stronger, wiser, more confident, more abundant, and more aligned. So do not panic if life feels different. Do not panic if old habits no longer fit. Don't panic if you are outgrowing people, situations, and belief that once felt comfortable. That's not failure. That's evolution. And one day soon, you are going to look back and realize this was the moment everything started changing. So before you leave, comment down below. I welcome my next chapter. Because sometimes the first step into a new life is deciding you are finally ready to leave the old life behind. And here's something to think about. What if the breakthrough you have been waiting for isn't coming to the old version of you? What if it is waiting for the version you are becoming right now? Think about it.